Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to Good morning, people. Before we begin, as always, today is Memorial Day. Today is the day where we give honor to those who gave the ultimate sacrifice, to those who gave the last full measure. A lot of people do not understand this, so let me go ahead and explain it like I did last year. On Memorial Day, you celebrate and honor those who have lost their lives for the freedoms we enjoy. On Veterans Day is when you celebrate those veterans and active duty military personnel and the families therein for their sacrifice in defense of freedom. So today is about honoring those who are no longer with us, who have given their lives in defense of freedom. So instead of saying thank you for your service today, think of those who are no longer here. So in that regard, a moment of silence for the men and women who have passed on and died defending the freedoms we all enjoy. Please, a moment of silence. With that being said, it is also a Misunderstandings and Furniture Moving Monday. And right about now, some people need to be moved like furniture. I don't know what else to say. I don't know how else to start the show. Some people need to be moved like furniture. Like they dead ass, they need to be moved like furniture. Don't nobody want. Listen, I get it. Trumpers want us all to believe that Donald Trump is the second coming of John F. Lincoln, which is a John F. Kennedy and Lincoln smashed together. Good morning, can we not? I love you, damn it. They want us all to believe that this man is the second coming of Abraham Kennedy or, John F. Lincoln or George Washington Lincoln Carver. He's not like that, okay? Like, God damn it. It's the most inconsequential president. Well, he is consequential in as much bullshit as he's done. But 17 different assassination attempts on Donald Trump. Word. You want me to believe that? Oh my God! You want me to believe that? Really? Really? Lincoln got us, Kennedy got us to the moon. Lincoln healed the divide after the Civil War. Donald Trump has fallen asleep and shit on himself the whole time he's been in the goddamn White House. Are you for real right now? I ain't busting off at this man. Come on. I can't. I simply can't. I can't. Hey, I know. Hey, Top City, get your stuff taken care of, brother. I just love you that you here, brother. I love the fact that you here. Harley, Infernal, I see all of y'all. Goddess Maeve, I see you. Top City, I see you all. Jamila, I see you. You know I see y'all. Y'all know I see y'all. Jack's moms forever. So, yeah, over the past weekend, first and foremost, before we go any further, Don Jr. ain't shit. Even his daddy will tell you. Don Jr. is the most ain't shit son I've ever seen in the history of ain't shit son. My back is better, but my left shoulder is murdering me right now. I'm hurting. How your daddy? You know what? Let me just start the goddamn show. Because there's so much misunderstandings in furniture movement. I think we're going to open up a damn moving company with this bullshit up here, boy. I have great news. I am writing a short story about the Greek gods teaching at a cursed high school for demigods. Look at you. Look at Harley. Harley out here writing stories and shit. Look at Annabelle walking, sliding her ass up in there talking about, hey, daddy, I see you. Like, first of all, don't call me daddy. Don't. I know that. Secondly, hi, Annabelle, how you doing? Yo, we got so much bullshit to get into, man. Let me just stop playing with this goddamn shit. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, Godzilla -1 Ultimate Roar. Let's get it, kids. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all the ships at sea. Oh, welcome to a Misunderstandings and Furniture Moving episode of The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Claw Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. My title and designation is the Brutalist, the leader of the Villains Guild, a proud, upstanding member of the Outcast Nation. I want to hear about your baby girl's graduation. See, Annabelle just want to watch me cry this morning. Good morning, big sis. I love you so much. Thomas, your back is messed up because you keep fighting Caesar the squirrel of your dreams. No, I don't. Come on now. Look at Mary Greenberg sliding up in here. Mary like where the mimosas? That's gonna be the Mary Greenberg greeting. Where the mimosas at? Where the mimosas? And it better be good. It better be good too. Hold on. Yes, Harley. Yes, I am fighting Caesar in my dreams every night. I am raggedy bastard. Update on me. I have a boyfriend. Ooh, I need a special original play to give me the couch. Look at Jack's mom ass out here again and got her a man. She got herself a man. Jack's mom finally got herself a man. I'm not finally, but because Jack's mom is attractive, but she got herself a man. You know what you need, though, don't you? Hey. Yes. You need this.
Oh, baby.
50 Cent Patron shots in the back of the bar. Only for the ladies. Only for the ladies.
Love I ever
Only for
known.
the ladies.
Give me that couch.
Jack's mom done
I
full
came
of.
home weary,
nights and a heart
put that
off
couch on her.
track. Kicked off my shoes, loosened my tie. Saw you waiting there, cushions piled high. Girl, you don't argue, you don't complain.
Jack's mom boyfriend
You
put that
just
couch on
open
her.
up those arms again in the quiet glow of a midnight room. You're my sanctuary in plush perfume. Give me the couch when the day gets rough and the streets get cold. You're the only one that lets me fall. Sink down deep in your sweet caress, wrapped in.
I know how it is.
On my
Let that
velvet
couch throw me
embrace,
too.
softest touch in the whole
I'm married, I'm
wide
married.
place. You hold me close, don't say a word. Every curve of you, it's so superb. Baby, you cushion my soul tonight. Make
Hey.
everything feel so right. In your arms, I lose
25-cent Patron shot only for
control.
Jack's mom. Only for Jack's mom.
Oh, so far.
Now hold on, Jack's mom. Hold on. What I'm about to play might remind you of how you put that couch on that ass. So, are you sure you want to hear this? If so, you might want to back up a little bit, cause
You're rocking my soul.
here it comes.
Give me that couch.
Sploosh. Listen. Jack's mom, man, then he didn't put it down. Dance around the living room with my coffee. Look at Mary off today. So she like, yeah, I'm dancing with coffee. It's spiked. Listen, Jack's mom, congratulations. I hope you are very happy, you and your new boyfriend, but listen, she walked in talking about, I got a boyfriend, give me that cow. Her boyfriend laid her ass out like, you know what I mean? Shit. Her boyfriend said, guess what? I got something for you. Listen, he kissed her and her ass sounded like
Well,
this.
wedding supper be way down yonder in a cottonwood, in a eucalyptus tree, crambo.
He put that couch on her ass, boy. Put that cranbone on her. I forgot how to boil water. He put that cranbone on that ass, boy. Hey, ladies, if a man hits you with that cranbone, he's trying to lock it down. That's what happens. I told y'all, all right, listen, Jack's mom, I ain't making fun of you. Shit happened to me too. I put that couch on somebody and was like, yo, let me lock that down right quick. Cause then she flipped it and put the couch on me. Did you see what me and mom put in the Discord general chat this morning about the jobs we used to have? I read a little bit about it. The hard drive's pregnant. What you gonna do? I heard about it. I read about it. Harley, and I am sorry. I'm trying to find somebody that I know that lives in your general area and get y'all some jobs. Y'all need something that's like permanent, but it's North Carolina. So, I mean, the best job you can get right now is to be the people to clean up after MAGA rallies and shit. That shit. Hey, Jack's mom, you did tell him about your extended family, right? You might want to tell him. He gonna walk his ass up in there talking about, yeah, I'm Jack's mom's boyfriend. Like, oh, word? For real? You the one that threw that couch on that ass, huh? About to use it again. Y'all know what I'm about to do, right? Y'all know what I'm about to do, right? Jack's mom got.
Bend over, touch your feet again. Smack that ass until I leave a print. Smack that ass until it's cheetah print. I'll smack that ass until I leave a print. I'll smack that ass. Smack that.
Well, that first date, boy, like, listen, let's stop bullshitting. He's like, I agree. Next thing you know,
Bend over, touch your feet again, and I smack that ass until I leave a print. Smack that ass until it's cheetah print. I smack that ass until I leave a print. I smack that ass. Smack that.
oh my God. Listen, I love healthy relationships. I do. I'm sorry. I do. Y'all kiss my ass. I love healthy relationships. I do. Because in healthy relationships, you know, there's a lot of that. I don't care if you're gay, straight, trans. I don't give a shit. Healthy relationships. Here on the Sound of Coffee, we encourage healthy relationships. Please have healthy relationships because y'all see what's out there? It's booty cheek sandwiches in this bitch. Do y'all not understand what I'm trying to tell you? Have a healthy relationship for the love of Pete. Shit. You know, I get sick of this shit. I could not imagine doing rugged individualism in 2026. You out of your goddamn mind. Morning, Brother Wolfie, all the way from Australia. Let me tell y'all something. In this climate, the best job, listen, in this climate, the best thing you could run right now is a $10 house.
Mama's still working in them $10 houses.
Because I'm telling you right now, everybody would need it. You could have his and her $10 houses.
Your mama's
you know
still working in them $10 houses.
All the ladies, y'all go in and just get massages from your pinky toe to your temples. Like, you know what I mean? For the dudes, we handing out we handing out Viagra and condoms. Like, just go, man. It's a $10
Your
house.
mama's still working in them $10 houses.
It's stressful as shit out here now. Jack's mom's in a healthy relationship. I hope he loves you. I hope y'all have great conversations. And I'm just going to be honest with you. I hope he gets some of this.
Bend over, touch your feet again, and I smack that ass until I leave a print. Smack that ass until it's cheetah print. I smack that ass until I leave a print. I smack that ass. Smack that.
Y'all need that. The hell? I think every woman in America deserves licky boom boom.
Licky boom boom now.
I do. Sorry. There, I said it. While I'm thinking about it, let me go ahead and get this.
Kobe.
Get these Kobe's. They're fresh hot, and they're fresh hot Memorial Day Kobe's.
Kobe.
Go. Where's B-Sep? B-Sep is in the building. Y'all do understand that. B-Sep is always in the building. Come on now. I don't do this show without B-Sep the Cactus. Persepolis is part of the show. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Kobe.
Listen, I tell Mary all the time, you better kiss that husband in the mouth, deeply, with tongue. What the hell are you talking about? Shit. You in a relationship, I hope it's the healthiest relationship you ever seen in your life, man.
Kobe.
I'm serious. Look at Sigrid, beautiful ass, walk up in here. Kim is out there giving out the shoulder lean.
Kobe.
Hey, Kim. Hey, Jack's mom. Cat Main is not gone. Today is, however, the last day that Cat Main will be here.
Oh my God.
Because my daughter, her fiance, and my grandson are taking them away. You know what I mean? They have named Cat Main Lady Belladonna Van Helsing or some shit. I don't know. I don't know. My daughter's fiance picked the name. Cat Booty Coffee is not. This is her last day here.
Kobe.
And believe me when I tell you, this little hooker is gonna make sure I remember. She done scratched everything on me except my soul. What is going on with this damn cat, man?
Kobe.
So yeah, I do that and then she come running in. You know what I mean? CBC. Listen, it's forever CBC.
Kobe.
I'm just saying. Y'all come get these Kobe's, man. Come get these Kobe.
Kobe.
we got to talk about something today, and I know the jokes are gonna be flowing. So enjoy your Kobe's. Mary, we make sure to get you a mimosa so you can go on in the corner because I already know Mary's like Kobe's mimosa corner. That's Mary's equation right there. At that shoulder lead, don't get these fresh hot Kobe's.
Kobe.
I know y'all. I did not. It's not me taking the mascot away. It is my daughter's fiance. She is into cats. Okay,
Kobe.
maybe I will go get a cat. I don't know. I gotta have some place to keep it because my wife's allergic to it, which means the cat would have to live in here, and that's one of the reasons I haven't gotten anything like that.
Kobe.
I'm just saying. So there's that. There is that. But come get these coats.
Kobe.
All right. Can I ask y'all a question? Especially those of you who have children. Can I ask y'all this serious question? If your kid was getting married, wouldn't you go? Hold on, Nana. Morning, Nana. Love you. Coco's in the building. Coco's in the building. We don't talk about Bruno. No. I don't know why Coco keeps trying to dance and shake her ass. I don't know. So again, if your kid was getting married, I had a phone interview for a job yesterday. I'm just waiting for them to go through the other applications and let me know if I got the job. Jamila, we hoping you and Harley both. Look at Taz talking about depend on the kid. Taz! Look at it, Taz. Enough of this shit. Ma'am. You have cheerins, not child. You have cheerins. Better go to all of them. Taz like, well, that younger one. And the younger would be tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. So the question is, if you had kids, would you go to their wedding? Apparently, I could be wrong, but apparently, Donald Trump was like, nah. I was there for I was the everything for one of their weddings. They worked me to the bone. You're a mom. Get used to it. All right. I gotta play this. I gotta play. Just listen.
Are you attending your son's wedding this weekend, by the way?
He'd like me to go, but it's going to be just a small little private affair, and I'm going to try and make it. I'm in the midst. I said, this is not good timing for me. I have a thing called Iran and other things. That's one I can't win on. If I do attend, I get killed. If I don't attend, I get killed. By the fake news, of course, I'm talking about. No, but he's got a very person who I've known for a long time, and hopefully they're going to have a great marriage.
Are you attending your son's
SZ. Hold on. Oh my God. SC with the $1.99 super chat. What's going on, man?
Donations, gifts.
Today is SZ's youngest child's birthday. You know what? I can't sing. I'm not going to try to sing, but SZ, please tell your youngest, on behalf of the OCB, the original coffee bean, Coco the goat, Persepolis the cactus, Lady Van Helsing, Cat Booty Coffee, and all of us here at the Sound of Coffee, tell her a very, very happy birthday from all of us, and we love her, and have a great day. The goddamn cat is determined to climb this curtain. Hold on. Taz said, I gave both of them away. I was a flower girl, ring bearer, and coefficient. Coefficient. Taz is like, get out. Did you fall in love? Get out. Taz is like, did you fall in love? Yep, get out. Time to go. Donald Trump basically told his own child, his oldest son. Hold on, Goddess Maeve, your two oldest don't even talk to you. Why not? Good morning. Look at Miss Lyle sliding up in here. Donald Trump told his oldest son, hey, you getting married today? Yeah, Dad, I'm getting married today. You coming? Nah, we good. We good. All right. This is a bucket low investigations, goddammit. This is bucket low investigations. Listen, this is where you put the bucket hat on. The bucket low, the bucket low, like F it though. Like this is bucket low investigations right now. How much do your kids have to know you don't like them if you will tell the nation, I am not dealing with Iran, but I'm gonna pretend like I'm dealing with Iran, so I ain't got to go to my son's wedding. What the? That's where you pull the bucket basically down near your face like this. You just be like, yo, your daddy told you he wasn't even coming because he got other shit to do.
Good night, y'all.
God damn. God's damn. Holy shit. Holy shit. He said that out loud in front of cameras where people could see and hear him. He said that. Those were his words. They came out of his mouth. Him said that. Hickley, him said that. If my oldest son got married, I would be there. Automatic, without question. If any of my kids would get married, I'd be there. Without question. You know, if my middle son found him a great boyfriend and they fell in love and he's like, Dad, can you attend my wedding? Would you give me away? Whatever. Yeah, I'm there, son. You're my son, and I love you, and I'm happy for you. I would know, because it wasn't even, we don't, listen, hey, Mary, he really loves his oldest daughter. Mary, that is the understatement of 2026, ma'am. That is the understatement of 2026. Oh, he loves the shit out of, he loves the hell out of that woman. Oh, listen, he loves Ivanka like this.
Daddy Longstroke. You can't smoke it. Daddy Longstroke. You can't toke it. Daddy Longstroke.
And I know that's disgusting to say, but y'all thinking it. Don't act like I'm the only one. You lying bastards. Y'all know y'all thinking the exact same thing. Oh, he love her all right. He loved the bones off her ass. Like, he loved the shit out of her, you know what I mean? But Chunky Milk says you don't love yourself. You don't like it. Chunky Milk just says don't love yourself. Like, come on, man. He loves Ivanka in a way that, listen, that shit would send Sigmund Freud to the hospital with that bullshit. Shit. That is ridiculous love. That is weird. Like Shaz said, he loved her like this.
We were in action, and she said in my ear, "Go deeper. Stay with me now." And what hurt me is I was already all the way in. So I had ran out of pee-pee.
You do understand the cameras are rolling?
He loved her to the point of running out of pee-pee, goddamn. we think he has a blow up doll of her. See, Mary, leave it to Mary Greenberg to kill everything. Mary, if that man has a blow up doll of Ivanka, he need to be, never mind impeached, he need to be arrested. Mr. President, we opened up the door in your closet and $2,000 silicone doll just looked like Ivanka fell out. What are you doing in my closet? Yo! We gonna speed past this part though, right, boss? We just gonna speed past that part. Mary, that ain't no blow up. That bitch was imported. Listen, that's the finest silicone China can get their hands on, boy. Donald Trump was there. He was over there overseeing the shit. No, her feet are a little bit smaller than that. No, make the breast bigger. I don't know what her nipples look like, but I assume they look like this. That man there, boy. Need to take it to a funny farm. Listen. So we know he loves him some Ivanka. We know that. Man, listen. Donald Trump is using AI to make Ivanka bot come true. Like, you know what I mean? Ivanka bot is a nasty bitch. What would you like for me to do, Daddy? Just sit on my lap. Probably why he keeps sleeping. During the day, he up all night with Ivanka bot. Ivanka bot is diabolical. Taz, Ivanka bot is diabolical. That is trifling. So he said this to people. Like, Samantha, he don't just not love Tiffany. He couldn't pick Tiffany out of a police lineup, man. He couldn't pick that bitch out of a police lineup. Which one is your daughter, Mr. President? Well, I know she's white. Hold on, Miss Lobster. Why are we like this? I want my Kobe's and some vodka. Listen, go get the Kobe, but goddamn it, you know we telling the truth, Miss Lyles.
Kobe!
Stop playing. Shit is diabolical. He got an Ivanka bot, but he couldn't pick Tiffany out of a room with just her in it. At a Struggle Little Corner Store, you can get your own Ivanka bot for $39.94. Not even $39.95. We took a penny off for the Ivanka bot. Look. Tiffany could have "I'm Trump's child" tattooed on her forehead, and he still walk past the bitch like she don't know who the hell she is. He'd be like, "What? Who's that broad?" He sleeps so we can relive his fantasy. God damn. Headed to Tiffany's wedding. Her mom is currently playing First Lady at Mar-a-Lago. Listen. Marla Maples' penis standards have to be low as shit. Let me tell y'all something. If I put it on a woman so good that she is currently like living in my house as like my second wife with my actual wife, and they get together and they're okay with it, y'all might want to, when I walk in the room, y'all might want to run.
Oh my God!
Listen, I got some shit over here. You might want to move. This man, I bet he only acknowledges Ivanka's kids as grandkids. Yep. Imagine your daddy looked you in the face and said, "Dad, I'm getting married." And he was like,
other niggas had your bitch outside. It wasn't my bitch. Then shut the fuck up in 2020.
Like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? You want me to come to a wedding? For what? Like, dog, I don't even know this bitch. Like, come on, man. I don't know this bitch. Dad, will you come to my wedding?
Pause! What is that?
What is this wedding you speak of? I saw you slide up in there, Dre, with your Buford sale. Look at Dragon coming up in the building. This man said, wedding? Marriage? For real?
Pause! What is that?
And you expect me to attend that shit? Meanwhile, Ivanka stubbed her toe. Donald Trump is there in Air Force One, goddammit. Don't worry about it, baby. We got it, baby. Dad, it's Don Jr. Come to my wedding.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Ain't coming to your shit. I barely want to talk to you. I just celebrated my dad's 81st birthday. Look at that. Love on him. Love on him, Dredd. Love on him. Love on him. Next year will mark my father's 100th birthday. Man. Just man. 100 years. It also marks the amount of time I had him in my life as opposed to the amount of time I've had him gone. I will have had my father gone as long as I had him in my life. So, love on your daddy, Dredd. Love on you. If your parents are still there, unless there's some real bullshit going on, love on them. I would give it. Do you know how tickled my mother would be if she found out I had this goddamn radio show? Did you know Thomas got a radio show? Yes, Mom, we know. He told us about it. I listen every morning. He's so funny. That'd be my mother, right? You know what I mean? But, and then we get to this.
Out in the street,
I don't want to talk about this, but God damn it. So this happened over the goddamn weekend.
You could hear about 20. I was here on the North Lawn preparing for a live shot when you could hear about 20 to 30 gunshots on Capitol Hill. The points sounding like they were coming from different guns just outside of the grounds. You're in covered tents in an area known as Pebble Beach. It's where all the other TV outlets do their live shots with the White House right behind us. As soon as we heard it, we ducked down, and I started to see other reporters starting to run, and you shortly heard Secret Service officers saying, "Get inside, get inside." Once we were
The 10 years of passing my dad, appreciate those moments. Look at Wakanda Songbird coming in with her beautiful self. Look at you. Look at you. So, somebody tried to shoot him again.
Oh my God!
I want to believe in my heart of hearts that he is doing this shit on his own. I do. The problem I'm having is, who the hell signs up to be the guy that pretends to try to assassinate the president of the United States? That shit that is a one-way ticket to death. I bet you them Craigslist ads is nasty. Right on the top, it just says this. Looking for young person, ages 25 to 40, to play a part in a scenario at the White House. Compensated early because you might not get to pay when it's over with. Because you're going to die. Like you. I need to know. I had a song in the Discord which is the ringtone I use for my boyfriend. Oh, Lord. I'm almost afraid to go look. Jack's mom's boyfriend's song is some shit like "Whose Is It" from Melvin Riley or some shit. Whose is it? Doug's like Jack's mom. This is. I probably can't play it on his air anyway. Listen, Donald Trump is not Abraham Kennedy. God damn it, he's not. I'm sorry. I don't care. I'm sorry. Listen, Obama got several, with the word S, with the S, several credible threats on his life in the 8 years he was in the White House. Why? Oh, I don't know. He happened to be melanated. Gabby Giffords actually got shot. Actually, Gabby Giffords is a living miracle. And the fact that Pete Hegseth disrespected her husband, Mark Kelly, that shit pisses me off about Pete. For nothing else than that. For nothing else other than that. The people that have been assassinated or attempted assassinations, we're talking about people that actually made differences. As much as I dislike Ronald Reagan and think he's the goddamn devil, John Hinckley wanted him some Jodie Foster ass. He figured the way to get it is to pop the goddamn president. That's why his stupid ass is still in jail. Wonder what's going on. Good morning with your puke self. But we're talking about the least effective, worst president in the history of words. Why does everybody want to keep taking this bitch off the census? What is this? I am not a conspiracy theory guy. I promise you I'm not. I promise you I'm not. I promise you. I'm not a conspiracy theory dude. I'm not. But come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. And it's not just the fact that there's these assassination attempts. It's that every time, with the exception of one in Butler, Pennsylvania, they always shoot this shit that ain't nowhere near his ass. Get the man, if you don't get on with that bullshit, come on, man. Come on. Be honest. Does this not seem a little bit, I mean? Okay, don't nobody know what I mean? Okay, let me explain it a little bit more. You cannot tell me that this man is so goddamn important that everybody got to pop him. Get out of here. Man, if y'all don't kiss my ass. Say that the attempts are more regular than his menstrual cycle, than her menstrual cycle. Wait a second, I heard someone say that the attempts are more regular than her menstrual cycle. God damn. You know what, Jamila? That's a good place to go. Jamila has decided to study psychology. That is a good thing to do. We need more black psychologists. I'm going to be honest with you. Listen, Mary, listen, the bottle chilling. What bottle? Champagne? What for? Soon I will be. Listen, all Mary needs to hear is the Boat bird one time. She is popping champagne. Listen, Mary gonna pop champagne and go put on a toga outfit with no clothes on underneath and get rip roaring drunk. Y'all listen, and Mary, you damn well deserve to. Shit. It's not just that why would somebody want this piece of shit assassinated? So what, he can be a martyr? He gonna be no goddamn martyr? Okay, and I'm gonna ask y'all a serious question. Serious question. Hold on a second.
Sorry, I don't understand.
that was the beautiful wife bringing me a beautiful cup of coffee. You can't really have the sound of coffee without coffee. And I want y'all to really answer this question for me. Seriously. Really answer this question. Think about all the bullshit he's done. Think about all the, since rolling his fat ass down that goddamn escalator. Has he done anything that seems assassination worthy presidentially? No, he hasn't. What the what? He's trying to be immortal. Donald Trump would be the worst immortal in the Highlander universe. You wouldn't even have to pull out no sword for his ass. Cut his ass shaving. You know what I mean? Like, cut him shaving. There's no time for Trump. It's always some bullshit with Trump. We're getting sick and tired of always waking up to more bullshit from Trump. Who wants to kill this asshole? Don't nobody want to kill him. Don't know. Nobody. No. No. Nobody wants to pop him. Nobody. But we're supposed to believe that he's so star-spangled awesome that people are trying to knock his ass off. No. Listen, nothing in America, and I'm being honest, nothing in America works as hard as Donald Trump's heart right now. We got to assassinate him. We do not have to assassinate him. The shit he's eating is going to kill him first. Do y'all understand? Do y'all understand? Trump's, listen, them cheeseburgers and cold fried chicken he's eating is like this.
You know I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. How you want it?
Ain't nobody trying to kill him. All we got to do is wait him out. You know what I'm saying? Calandis said his arteries are sending out SOS. That man's blood type is ragu, bitch. Exactly, DJ. Just stack one more layer on that McRib. Hey, Shab, if he get a double McRib, it's the Boab bird at that time. Come on. Why would somebody want to assassinate him when all they got to do is watch him eat? No assassin can do a better job than them goddamn double McCheeseburgers and shit, bitch. Come on. Come on. You gotta kill him. That man does not need to be shot. Nah, we have 2 more years with him. I need the Grim Reaper to do his job. They might give an old Big Mac with some extra high blood pressure salt. Closest he regrets to extension is his golf cart is chew it well done steak. Listen, now fast enough. Burger take a slow ass time. I don't know. Someone apparently survived over 100 years on nothing but fatback bacon is lean. Yeah, but that was an old black man. We used to the shit. Like, come on, man. Oh, Dragon, I know you're not. Good morning, Thomas and Bean. Sorry for being late. You know you ain't never late to the sound of coffee, Magpie. Stop playing. God, there was a show today. I just once you got his note. I am all right. Just taking a moment of myself and eating fruit. Good. Keep eating fruit. Spinks Award winning musician Josh Jones is in the building. Josh Jones said all he needs is an address and a food allergy. All I need is an address and a food allergy. His veins are as thick as post-Christmas Thanksgiving turd. Goddamn paint the teeth. Come on. Why would somebody need to knock him off when he's about to knock himself off? Look at that man. Look at him. There's not a muscle on his ass right now. Not a muscle anywhere. Blood type is Rocky Road. Give Trump some 5 cheese, mac and cheese, deep fried chicken. And so, listen, he's taking himself out. So why would somebody need to assassinate this ignorant mother? Come on, man. Y'all got to stop. Listen, y'all got to stop playing. Come on. He will be 80 next month. What is it, next month? He'll be 80 years old next month with no cardio, a diet that a diet that will make Jabba the Hutt go, hey, I need a salad. Can I get some green leafy vegetables, please? I said, well, you did the boy. Hey, Jamila, tell Jeffrey he does a better Boab. Trump body is a fat suit. Jeez. That man lives on a corner of Stroke Highway, Stroke Road, and Heart Attack Avenue. Why would somebody need to shoot him? Come on. And whoever, they're keeping it. Listen, the White House doctors are lying villains, goddammit. They are lying pieces of shit. Y'all remember that one doctor that's now like a congressman and shit talking about Donald Trump is one of the healthiest presidents he's ever seen? How? Why would you tell that to us while we're sitting there looking at you? Why? Again, you don't need to assassinate Trump. You just need to wait him out. That's all you got. That's all you got to do. That is all you got to do. I got you, Magpie. I saw it. Dementia can't even walk right. Nobody. The man leans like Pisa, God damn it. This man brag. Okay. Let me help y'all understand something. If you have ever hit your head on something and they've asked you to take a test, you don't brag about that test. Let me tell y'all how this works. Okay, so before we went to Afghanistan, before we deployed to Afghanistan, we all had to show up at this place, and none of us could figure out why the hell we were there. Like, what is this? Why are we here? Right? Basically, the place was, they gave us a test. They asked us a series of questions and to test our cognitive abilities before we went off to Afghanistan. So I was like, why are we taking this test? It turns out that people were coming back with TBIs that nobody knew. They were coming back after shit getting blown up in front of them and Humvees blown up and shit. People were getting TBIs that were undiagnosed. So what they did was they mapped our brain pre-deployment. And we were going to end up taking the exact same test when we came back post-deployment, just to make sure we didn't have a TBI. So once they explained it to us, I said, all right, that makes sense, right? That makes perfect sense. Donald Trump is out here bragging about tests that's basically supposed to show how much he's declined. Who brags about that? Who brags about that? Who brags about that? Who? Hey, I took 5 tests to make sure my ass can still remember shit. I is smart. I is a genius.
They coming to see me.
They coming to see the Temptations.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Nobody coming to see you, Otis. Someone who doesn't know how those tests work, which ain't a surprise. You're right, Magpie. That's the point. This man, he's like, I passed all the cognitive tests every time they give it to me. Television, giraffe. Hey, man. You do understand they're giving it to you because you 80 and your brain's made out of tapioca now, right? Have you figured that out yet, buddy? Don't nobody want to kill this dude. He is literally walking his way into, he is walking in heaven's neighborhood. His goddamn self. That's why, again, I am not a conspiracy theorist. Please do not misunderstand me. Please do not misunderstand me. That fool will fly any island for a child except his own. Which he comes out of no God.
Good night, Joe.
Damn, witchy Jesus. Witchy came in blasting. He'll fly to Epstein's island, but he won't fly to his old child's island. What is going on? Like, my mother knew she was in mental decline in her 70s. She stopped driving of any kind at 75 years old. She stopped. We didn't, because I think it was her 75th. No, it was like around her 74th birthday. I came down, I was like, hey, Mom, you want me to take you to get your driver's license renewed? And she was like, no, I'm not going to drive no more. And she's like, I can't even remember where I am half the time, Thomas. I'm not going to try to drive. So my mother knew that at 75. Mind you, my mother died at 84. So almost 10 years before my mother passed away, she knew she wasn't going to drive no more, so she stopped driving, stopped getting her license renewed. We're talking about a man that is in his goddamn 80s. He will be an octogenarian next month. Why are people still trying to pretend like this man is vim and vigor? That man is rotted vinegar. What are you talking about? What part of the game is this? This was popping in the hood? This keeping a whole block fed? All of us pretending like this 80-year-old man is somehow some physically fit jackass? Man, if y'all don't get the hell on with that bullshit. And I'm going to tell you something else. It's not just Trump. It's not just Trump. Ladies and gentlemen, and this is in no way, shape, form, or fashion making fun of anybody old. If you are older, you have earned every gray hair, all of that, right? Look at Merv in the building. Sorry, boy, you know you ain't no damn late to the sound of coffee. Stop that. Got a lot of pain just watching the show today. Keep watching, buddy. Keep watching. Right? Dude aged like curdled milk. That man aged like vinegar. That shit was wine and turned into vinegar, goddammit. I went to Korea in 2013, right? And then I filled up a bunch of bottles of soju. Like, I bought the soju. I would put soju in other bottles, and I was hiding it and shit. And the shit came. I brought it back to America with me. And I was still drinking on that soju up until I left out of the Army. And mind you, I left out of the Army in 2021. I bought some soju back for 2013. And when I tell you that shit, I don't know what's in soju, but that shit fermented about that much. That shit got stronger. The more I drank, the stronger it got. Goddamn. High school girls, at least Dad would have showed up. Listen, Annabelle, if he'd have told him Dad we're going to Epstein Island, I'll be right there. It's not just Trump. It's not just Trump. There's a lot of people on Capitol Hill that probably need to. It's pudding time. Like, it's pudding time for a lot of people. A lot of them. Like, I'm being dead ass honest with you when I say this. Mitch McConnell looked dead, goddammit.
He's got to go.
Mitch McConnell looks horrible. Wedding party, but whose wedding was it? Baron's Spaghetti? No, Magpie. It was Don Jr. Mitch McConnell looks dead. Every time that man is in front of a camera, I get afraid. I'm like, did the girl from The Ring just get on my goddamn screen? What is that? What is that? Like, Mitch McConnell looked dead. If you were in Kentucky, your senator looked like the walking goddamn dead, damn it. I know y'all are scared of that son of a bitch. That's why y'all keep voting on him. Just keep him over there. Because if he loses, he got to come back to Kentucky. Don't nobody want him here. Oh, look like old in a mug. Like, we used to call him Snapping Turtle. He don't even look like a Snapping Turtle no more. That some bitch looked like it. Like, he looked like one of them ancients and shit. Out here on dollar. God said he out here on dollar. Do y'all remember the movie Underworld? Remember when old girl woke up Victor? Even though she wasn't supposed to? And we looked at Victor, and Victor was dried all to death. All I keep listen, I can't watch that movie no more because I think it's Mitch McConnell. Come on, man. Man, oh. He look. Listen, I don't know if that's called melting. He looked like the dude right after he opened up the goddamn drank through out of the Holy Grail in Raiders of the Lost Ark. That's what he looked like. While he melted, that looked like Mitch McConnell. So I almost choked on my pancakes. Why is his skin so translucent in his face? I can see blood moving through it. I'm not supposed to see that. I think if you get to the point where people are watching you on television and blood is going through your capillaries and veins while you're talking, I think it's time to go home, buddy. I think it's time. Jamila talking about he need a factory reset. Nuh-uh, you can't reset that shit. That's the turn the lights off and on type shit like that. That man look oh. I asked y'all a couple of weeks ago, if you see somebody with blue lips, that usually means they're dead, right? Their lips are blue, that means they're dead. Mitch McConnell's lips look like he's sucking off a Smurf. Like he look like he put Papa Smurf's tank in his mouth. Video. Again. He's got to go. John Fetterman. Listen, John Fetterman ain't been straight since that stroke. I said what the hell I said. Argue with your mama, goddammit. Argue with your goddamn mama. I was quoting the Wizard of Oz. I'm melting. Magpie, it ain't my fault. Hey, Mr. Bishop, sorry for interrupting like this, but can we not put a banger in the Sound of Coffee playlist? You might have played it this morning. Let me get through the show, and I probably will play it at the end. Let me see what we got here. Because can we not out there making music and shit? Hold on. I'm being honest. Oh, yeah, we definitely playing that at the end. That's got guitars. I should not be able to look at you and see how many times your heart is beating per minute. Exactly. If Mitch McConnell tore open his goddamn shirt, we will all see that old decaying heart just. Hey, thank you, Mary. Because that's the part I'm getting to. The United States Congress is filled with elderly abuse. I said what the hell I said, man. I said what I said. Donald Trump is in his 80s. He is being propped up by a bunch of people that want him to look strong. Like, I want to catch Stephen Miller in the parking lot. I said what I said, man. I said what I said. I just want to catch him on a private plane. I just want to catch his ass on a private plane just so I can be like, hey, Steven, come here for a second. No, come here. Come and look at this door.
Jack, I can't feel my legs. You ain't gonna need them.
Bombs away. We gonna toss the dog shit out of your ass. Rudy Giuliani. Rudy looked like his crypt is somewhere in the Florida, goddamn. That man looked old. But the entirety of our Congress is filled with people that are practicing elderly abuse. Like, John Fetterman ain't good. And I mean that. I'm dead ass. Like, I have beef with that goddamn redwood tree. I do. I got real 15, 11 minutes in the parking lot beef with that big bitch. I do. John Fetterman couldn't give me 15 minutes in the parking lot. He couldn't. As soon as he turned around, I'm cracking his ass upside the head with a mace. Bonk! I'm not playing fair with your long ass. But again, you had a stroke, sir. Why were you still running? Oh, okay. No, you're not. You had a stroke. Why are you here? You got to go. Like, why are you here? Look at David Richard in the morning. Good morning. Today's the day we remember those who have given the ultimate sacrifice, but it's also the day we remember all family and friends that have gone before us. You're right. You're very right, Richard. David. You're very right. Dry Stitcher Records presents Tales of the Elderly Crips of Congress. We are paying octogenarians to make laws for today. Some of these people can still remember black and white televisions because they were in them. Like, you got to. Like, that ass. This shit don't make no sense, man. You hear about the man in Florida that was eating the other man's face and the police, Northern Canines, could get him off? Yes. Yes. Hey, Jamila, quiet as kept. That's where Florida man started. The dude on bath sauce that ate another man's face, that's where Florida man started. Florida man eats another man's face. Apparently, dude went out there and snorted all the bath sauce he could get his hands on. Ran up on his neighbor, killed him, and ate his face. Bath salts, Calanda. I'm telling you, bath salts. Bath salts. I'm making grilled cheese in the TNT corner. That's where the legend of Florida man came from. Look it up. A dude killed another dude and ate his face. Now, mind you, we were all like, but if he was black, they'd have blew his ass away. He wouldn't have been able to get one bite off a dude. Like, Aaron Von Sinister. I am Baron Von Strucker. I want the Avengers dead. Like, I knew we were in trouble, and I told y'all this. I knew we were in trouble when Congress was asking the owner of TikTok, does TikTok mess with the Wi-Fi? I said, we're not going to make it as a species. We're not going to make it. We're not keeping the block fed because we are never in the Tales from the Crypt episode. Just wait for the conclusion. Here's the crazy part, Merv. I'm afraid of the conclusion. I really am. I really am. They are running young people out. They don't want young people to leave. But you know what? And the outside forces that contribute to our elections make goddamn sure none of us actually get our voices heard. We ain't got no AIPAC money. I said what I said. Ain't none of us got AIPAC money. None of us have that money. None of us have Heritage Foundation money. None of us have these things. So explain to me how. Explain to me how we're still in this situation where people think somebody really wants to take Donald Trump off the map. They ain't got to do all of that. Just wait. That man, I swear to you, I am not making this hard. This is Donald Trump's heart at rest. This is Donald Trump's heart talking. This is Donald Trump's heart during sex. This is Donald Trump's heart at a rally. Nobody has to kill him. His own goddamn heart is like, bitch, if you feed me one more fat anything, I'm going to die. We all gonna choke to death in this bitch. Wolfie says, sorry, I did not realize it's Memorial Day in the U.S. I salute and give thanks to our U.S. brothers and sisters in arms. And thank you all for the president for helping to protect us all. No problem, Wolfie. Thank you for that. Wait, doesn't Trump basically live in Florida? Forget the heart attack. Just feed her to the Gators. I asked myself, actually, I didn't ask. My wife did this. My wife did this. Okay? My wife did this. Miss Villain did this. Laying in bed. I had just gotten up. She was off work. She comes in, she lays down. She's like, why can't this happen at Mar-a-Lago? Happen at Mar-a-Lago? And she shows me a video of what basically amounts to a walking tank. That's how big this goddamn gator was. One of the biggest gators in Florida. A walking tank. Was walking on a golf course and everybody was hauling ass. And my wife's like, how come we can't get one of those in Mar-a-Lago? How come? No, his heart sounds like a Bone Thug verse. And then can we not talk about boom, 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 boom? But stop. Both of y'all, corner. Now, get over there. Mary over there drinking mimosas. She's probably lit right now. Go over there and have some mimosas in the corner with Mary. What's wrong with y'all? Come on now. How come we can't get a walking tank at a Mar-a-Lago place? How come? How come? One of them big-ass, ignorant-ass Florida Gators are just, bitch, it's my morning. I'm going to walk my dumb ass. I don't give a damn. When I tell you the size of it, that damn gator was bigger than my truck. I am not joking. The hell kind of shit is that? My wife was showing, and everybody was running. Everybody was running. They had two different videos from two different angles. One was the face angle, which you like, oh, God damn, that's a big-ass gator. Then you saw the side, and you was like, that shit would fit Donald Trump. But even the gator wouldn't eat his big ass. If Donald Trump tried to run from Monster Gator, the gator would be like, "Word, you trying to run from me? Look at your ass cheeks and look at my mouth. Bitch, you can't run fast enough, stupid." Oh, Kalanda, not the. Listen. Chris Lotus is in the building. Listen. Good morning, Chris. Glad to see you, brother. Glad to see you. Hold on. Kalanda said the Lake Placid special. Don't do that. Oh, don't do that. If the Lake Placid special shows up at Mar-a-Lago, everything getting eaten. Melania face going first, goddammit. Listen, the gator would die from all that goddamn bronzer. Come on. If the gator ate him, the gator would get major food poisoning and possibly die from grease overdose. So why would somebody need to assassinate this dude? Why? His diet is doing all of the work for us. Taz told me something, and I've never forgotten it because I can't believe it. This was Taz's fault. Y'all can blame her. Do not blame me. Taz told me that Donald Trump eats cold fried chicken and cold mashed potatoes and gravy.
Oh my God!
I've never forgotten that. That stays. Which you got the moonshine? Which you got the moonshine? That stays with me like one of them facts you can never get rid of. You can never get rid of that. Never. Never, ever, 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 ever. When she told me this shit, I'm like, no, he don't. No, he don't. No. She's like, yeah. Cold chicken breast. Cold fried chicken breast. And cold mashed potatoes and gravy. If you hand me some cold mashed potatoes and gravy, I assume you said something about my mother. I'm going to whoop your ass. I'm going to beat the ever-loving shit out of you. Because it's not just cold, kids. It's congealed. It's congealed. The mashed potatoes and the gravy are not even together. It's congealed gravy. If you serve me on a proud and serious note, been sober since 5/14. That's what I'm talking about, Mary. That's what I'm talking about. I would assume that you're going after my sisters if you serve me some cold goddamn mashed potatoes with gravy. And we're not talking about just any regular mashed potatoes and gravy. We're talking about KFC's mashed potatoes and gravy. If you serve me that shit, you might as well just go ahead and say your daddy wasn't shit. So I can go ahead and kill you. Like now we got to fight. Now we got to fight. Now we got to fight.
Your ass and hide the Bible if God watching.
Now I got to beat your ass and hide the Bible. Like, what is wrong with you? He eats room temperature McDonald's. All right. Today, we are going to be honest about something. Today, on the Sound of Coffee, on a Memorial Day, May 25th of 2026, we're going to be honest about something. Cold McDonald's fries is a war crime. I will hear no arguments about this at all. If you serve somebody cold McDonald's fries, I assume that you're getting ready to rob them of all their natural resources. That's a war crime. I'm taking your bitch ass straight to the Hague. Serve me some cold McDonald's fries. Bitch, Hague, we going to the Hague. We are going to the goddamn Hague. Period. And then Witchy said, and he takes blood thinners because he doesn't want thick blood. Yo, if thick blood is something you got to worry about, you got to go. This man is worried about thick blood. And this is the guy everybody wants to pretend like is so important they want to assassinate him. For what? You ain't got to. You do not. Donald Trump's diet will kill him faster than any bullet could. I said what I said. Kiss my ass. Out of here. He's not, ladies and gentlemen, again, he is not John F. Lincoln. He's not. Donald Trump is going to go down as the worst president in American history. That is without question. The bottom spot is his and his alone. I don't think in my lifetime I'll ever see a president worse than this piece of shit. Never. So he wants to be remembered? Fine. You remembered as the worst president in American goddamn history. Congratulations. You don't need an ark or a ballroom, bitch. You just need an asterisk. Like, we really shouldn't have elected this hoe. We really. Just send him triple deep fried bacon. That man heart, every time he tries to go out on a golf course, I know his heart is
Nigga,
like,
did I just catch you having fun?
The heart attack or the stroke is coming. Do y'all hear me? It's coming. But again, it's not just him. It's not just him. One of the reasons I get so mad at white leftists is because they will believe words before actions. I said what I said. I said what I said. The reason we keep getting these goddamn old-ass, octogenarian-ass goddamn candidates is because, number one, these old bastards will not let go of power. They won't. They will not let go of any type of power whatsoever. The problem for them is we are watching them die in real time. Like somebody said they would not make fun of Mitch McConnell glitching out because they had a father with dementia. And I respect that. My problem is Mitch McConnell shouldn't be glitching out with our goddamn money in his pocket. You gotta go. He gotta go. He's got to go. He's got to go. And my problem always gonna be, hey, Edo, remind me. I actually know. I'm gonna email you today with my address, brother. I forgot. This past weekend's been crazy. Daughter's graduation, all that. But we keep getting these octogenarian ass candidates because number one, they won't let go of power. And number two, those who can lead, the people who actually can lead, the people with good ideas, the people with implemental plans that can work, nobody wants to hear them. Nobody. I made a video yesterday because I told you I was on my bullshit yesterday. I was on my bullshit. The people that can tell you whether or not a candidate is good or bad, people who can tell you whether or not a candidate needs to go or they need to stay. The people who can tell you that whether or not a candidate's ideas will work are black women. I said that shit. I said that shit. Problem is we live in America where if it ain't a white man, nobody cares. Graham Plattner is going to be just like John Fetterman. I said what I said. I said exactly what the hell I said, and I ain't taking it back. It's true. Graham Plattner is going to be exactly like John Fetterman. The man had a Totenkopf Nazi symbol on his goddamn chest for years until somebody told him, hey, yo, that's some Nazi shit. Oh, word? Maybe I should cover it up. That's not a good indication. That's not a good indication of a leader. I'm sorry, it ain't. We got a billionaire running for governor in the state of California, and a bunch of white leftists are like, we need to celebrate Tom Steyer. He's a goddamn billionaire. Ain't we supposed to be fighting them bitches? In fact, it's taking too long for him, and his core is to continue to grow in power. This is why I don't believe in karma, at least that pop culture karma garbage Westerners eat up. You're right. Chris, you're right. DNM, welcome. You're right. But the people that can lead, we're not hearing from them. We're not. I tell everybody all the time, and everybody, all you doing is pandering to black women. No, I know the damn truth. I know the damn truth. Tell me, and I want y'all to be honest with me. Show me a candidate, whether it's presidential, governor, or what have you. Show me a candidate that black women have endorsed that has been shit. Don't worry, I'll wait. Don't worry, I'll wait. Black women got to be labeled with a bunch of bullshit. Ghetto and loud and thuggish and la da da da. But they're also truth tellers. If black women don't like it, why the hell do y'all? But once again, we have to center white man-ness. That's why this goddamn walking, breathing, soon to be gone Mahalia Jackson experiment is president of the United States. It's the reason Mitch McConnell's old, dried up, half dead, we can see your veins and capillaries in your face ass is still in Congress, it's still in Senate. Chuck Schumer is another one. Chuck gotta go. Chuck gotta go. At some point, Chuck Schumer's glasses is gonna end up on his lip. Well, we talked about it. I mean, this is the politics that we live in the United States today. And shit like this assassination attempt proves my point. People want, and think about it. All the people on the right are going to want y'all to believe that Donald Trump must be doing something right because people want to assassinate him. No, it just seems to me like Donald Trump is setting the shit up. I said what I said. Be safe, Mary. I love you to death. Kiss that husband. Kiss that kid. Hey, Mary, I'm sending you. Give me the couch so I can give me a Mary Greenberg dance off. I'm just saying, Mary, you're getting the song. You and your husband can do something on the damn thing. It's why we end up in these situations. It's why we end up in these situations. Because those who are leading us are not, some of them should not be in power. Like the people of Pennsylvania. Okay, what was the name of the guy that was running against John Fetterman in the Democratic primary? I know his last name was Kenyatta. Was his first name Malcolm, if I'm not mistaken? Am I not mistaken? Was it his first name Kenyatta Or no, Malcolm Kenyatta. Wasn't that him? Or did he have another name? No, Dr. Oz was a Republican. No, I'm talking about in the primaries. John Fetterman was running against somebody. And I know his last name is Kenyatta. I don't remember what his first name was. About the Jasmine Crockett situation, since people are talking about her endorsing someone problematic over Cori Bush. Magpie, that's the bullshit that I'm talking about. First and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, if you are using APAC Tracker, you are a goddamn idiot. That app, that whole situation is wrong. Okay? APAC Tracker does not, it's a bad website. It's a bad website that gives out piss poor information because APAC Tracker had people believing that Jasmine Crockett actually was getting money from APAC, and she wasn't. She was not. She was not. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is the shit that we are not taking any of this shit in the situation. Hold on. Somebody, Black Shinobi over at Instagram said, Monster Gator would get heartburn and indigestion at the same damn time. Talking about eating goddamn Donald Trump. Ashley, you know you ain't never late to the sound of coffee with your beautiful city. Ashley, I drink your bath water. And look at Star coming in the building, too. Good morning, Star. Connor Lamb, somebody like that. There were better options than John Fetterman. The moment John Fetterman had the stroke, he should have been gone. He should have been gone. The moment John Fetterman had a stroke, there's no reason he should have been running for Senate. None. Dog, your health is already effed up. Go sit your goofy ass down. Your punk ass. Sit down. If I start running for any sort of office right now and I have a stroke, I'm off the ticket, period. But no, we all had to, we have to have power. We got to keep power. We got to maintain blah, blah, blah. No, you don't. Sometimes it's not about maintaining power. Sometimes it's about doing something good for the people that elected your dumb ass. I have to head off at a football training tonight. I have to pulled up sword, need to rest and get some body right. Hope I get. Hey, Wolfie, go get some rest, brother. Go get some rest, brother. We got this. I am so proud of you. Malcolm Kenyatta plays third. Connor Lamb would have made a bet. And Connor Lamb is young. Connor Lamb is young. Like, look at it. Connor Lamb and Malcolm Kenyatta were both younger than John Fetterman. And they didn't have that added problem of, a goddamn stroke. Dianne Feinstein died in office. Do y'all hear me? Strom Thurmond died in office. Robert Byrd died in office. Died, dead, boom, blah. Bob Dole, after he ran for president, he left his Senate job, ran for president, lost, and retired. He's like, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Look at Angry come and slide up in here. We have way, way, way too many old people in power. My opinion's in the building. Good morning. And I'm not shitting on old people. Believe me, I tell you, I'm not. But when your heart rate, your resting heart rate, Thomas Fetterman already won and was seated. He had a stroke and then when he was in office. Annabelle, he should have been gone. It's a sip dog. You cannot do the job. You can't. He in. Boom. Get out of here. He got to go. That's why I said this assassination bullshit with Donald Trump is a joke. I don't believe in conspiracy theories. I really don't. But don't nobody want that man dead by bullets. His heart is already doing enough of a goddamn job. Every morning, his heart is like, get up. Get up. Look at. And this, ladies and gentlemen, morning, Lisette, your beautiful self. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly why we'll be 10 or 20 years fixing the shit that is going on in the past year and a half. Here's a little secret, kids. Did y'all know this? We're paying for that UFC ring. We are. The American taxpayer. We are paying for that bullshit. I'm stuck on my couch. I need help getting up. Ashley, you don't want me helping you get up. You don't want that. Listen, go ahead and ask me to help you get up there, girl. Ask me. Tell you right now.
You gonna get this work.
Get this work.
You gonna get this work, nigga.
I killed you.
Work.
Hold up. You gonna get this work.
Thomas, whoa, wait a minute. The Army cut 34 trainings, including combat medic training? So who gonna... When you are an old man with a heart that's basically hanging on, you hire a drunk who ain't never, ever fought in shit. And they cut something as essential as combat medic training. Dog. I went through combat medic training in my first unit, right? And then, hold on. Yeah, Witchy, that's what I'm talking about now. That's what I'm talking about now. I went through combat medic training in my first unit, my very first unit. And every 6 months, I had to go back, not to be retrained, but to make sure that I was still at the standards I was for combat medic training. We had to lift a 200-pound dummy and carry them and all other kinds of shit, right? We had to do that. A lot of MOS have been stripped. I hope like hell they didn't strip 92 Yankee Unit Supply. I hope. I dead ass do. I hope they did. That was my job. That was my job. We are being led by people. We don't spend in the military in any other country on earth. Why are we making cuts? Did something change? No. Pete Hegseth blew $98 billion goddamn dollars at the end of fiscal year 2025. The last months, because the fiscal year in the government goes from October to October. So October 1st, you start off with a pile of money. And you got to spend that money all the way up until October of the next year. If you have any money left over, it does not go, it's not like it adds on. No, they take that. So what did Jackass McGee, a.k.a. Whiskey Pete's, do? He blew $98 billion goddamn dollars. Blew it. Took it just, and hold up. You know what? I'll even let TikTok tell you. Tell you what it was. Hold on.
Had to? Well, Pete Hegseth did. Could you spend $93 billion if you had to? Well, Pete Hegseth did, and here are the receipts. Let's just run through the food. 15 million ribeye steak, 8 million lobster tail, 2 million Alaskan king crab, $1 million for salmon, $140,000 for donuts, $124,000 for ice cream machines. Yum, yum. $3.5 billion for cable TV because this guy is a former Fox News anchor and he has to look good on TV. That's your money, by the way. Who said Republicans aren't artists? Grand pianos, violins, playing music.
I'm trying to figure out, why does the Secretary of Defense need a goddamn violin and a grand piano? Somebody help me out. Somebody help me understand this. Why does the Secretary of Defense need a goddamn violin and a grand piano? Why? You are the Secretary of Defense, sir. You're not the Secretary of Music.
music while the world burns. So not only is he enjoying the fact that he's unaliving children in other countries, now he's spending your taxpayer dollars on lavish food and TV spots. Yes, $93 billion with a B. While Republicans
$93 billion. Cutting combat cutting combat lifesaver, because that's what we called it. Yeah, combat lifesaver training while you spend money on a goddamn grand piano, dog. If you don't get the hell out of my goddamn face. Have a good one, darling. Back to whipping. Love you, my opinion, with your Duke save. But again, when you get old people in seats of power and they won't go away, shit like this happens all the goddamn time. Do y'all understand that the Department of Defense has failed 8 and counting audits? 8 of them. They flat out failed 8 and counting audits. Meaning, the federal government goes to the Department of Defense and says, hey, what are you spending? Where are you spending at? Show it to me. One of the biggest bragging points that I have about my goddamn career is this. When I made staff sergeant, I got moved over to another whole battalion and another company, right? When I got there, their supply room was ass. It was just ass. Whole thing, ass. Find out that for the first time in about 5 years, our brigade was going to have something called an arms inspection. Every aviation unit in the Army has to have an arms inspection. Now, the thing about an arms inspection is this. If it looks bad, like it's just completely bad, money's missing and stuff like that, you can get a full bird colonel and a brigade sergeant major relieved of duty if they fail this goddamn inspection, right? So I was told you got 5-6 months to get ready for this. And I go into this supply room that was not up to snuff. They used my supply room as an example of what they were looking for and how bad it was. Within 5 months, thanks to the clerks that I had, the civilian oversight that came in and helped me out with stuff, my S4 and everything else, by the time they came back for the actual inspection itself, I passed with a 92%. 92. Which gave our supply, our units, our battalion supply, had along with the other companies, had the highest score out of the entire brigade. I took 3 of those. First one, 92%. Second one, 96%. And the last one, and this was, was working on this right before I got ready to retire. So my clerk and I was working hand in hand, back and forth. Me, my clerk, the commander, Captain Bueller, who I still love to this very day. I called her boss. I was like I said, I hope you don't mind, but I'm gonna call you boss. That way, you know. And she allowed it. I'd call her ma'am and everything else and give her a salute and everything. But I'd be like, hey boss, I need this. Hey boss, I gotta need this, that, and the third. By the time I left, my supply room scored a 100%. Yep. By the time I left, okay, no, if we spend more money than any country combined, that money better be going to strengthen our military power and our soldiers' pay, not under the Secretary of Defense lifestyle of the drunk. See, that's the thing, Dragon. When you put people in charge to know what the hell they're doing, you do get stuff spent on soldiers. You do. But like I said, the Department of Defense has failed 8 audits. Billions of dollars gone. Nobody knows where the hell it went. Do you know there's a department in the United States government whose budget you don't know and you don't know what they're spending money on? The CIA. Seriously. There has never been an audit of the CIA. Never. Not one time. I hate this administration. Every day is something. We shouldn't even be this way. But see, that's the thing, Dredd. I go back to what I was talking about earlier. This is what happens when you put old people, old, comfortable people in power. Donald Trump is robbing the American people blind. He is robbing the American people blind. He is robbing us blind, and we all sitting here. The news is reporting on it like it ain't no big goddamn deal. He is robbing us blind. And in the process of robbing us blind, it is the sycophants and those in Congress and in the Senate that are allowing this shit. We are still at war, in an undeclared war with Iran that's costing us at least $2 billion a day. And we've been at this for over 60 days. They were supposed to go to Congress to get authorization after the 60 days. The Republicans said, nah, we going home. And Mike Johnson need his ass whooped. I have never wanted to whoop a Speaker of the House ass more. Mike Johnson needs to get his whole cranium cracked in. You are the least effective Speaker of the House in the history of that building, bitch. The least effective. You creepy son of a bitch. Have to go, everybody. See you tomorrow. Love you, big brother and Coffee Bean family. Love you, Jamila. Be safe out there, please. Let us know about the job situation, please. But again, this is what happens when you have old, comfortable people. My problem is, those in my generation, we'll just go with Gen X. We'll start with Gen X and work our way down. All right? Those in my generation, the Gen X generation, that are cheering this shit on, I'm going to need you to take a 3-finger shot of bleach to the head. Then I need you to put on all the black clothing you have and go dance on a goddamn highway at night. How much they suck. Again, there are Gen Xers that are agreeing with this shit. Since when? When the hell did we think this was cool? When? When in the actual French fried, funky, fresh, flip-flopping, flapjack, and Fizuk did we think this was cool? It's not. Do you understand me? It's not. It's not cool in any way, shape, form, or fashion. But Gen Xers are okay with this. Not all of us, but a small minority of Gen Xers think this shit's okay. They've sold out. They've become their goddamn parents. The same people they said, oh, my God, we're not going to be like them. Yes, you are. You're just like them. Our kids and our grandkids, the generations behind us, y'all are being led into some bullshit. And y'all are being led there by people who only want your money. Please understand something. There is a large majority of people that get in front of cameras and microphones that are trying to get your money out of your pocket. That's all they give a shit about. That's all they care about. Whatever you have in your wallet, they want. They want to lead you on revolutions with no answers. How the hell are you gonna have a revolution and you ain't even got a plan? You ain't even got a plan. Everybody cannot lead. Listen, if white leftists continue to want to use the civil rights movement as their platform for this massive, magical revolution, let me ask you a question. Where's your plan? Who gonna be the people that cook the food? Who gonna be the people that watch the kids? Who gonna be the people that okay, we bought a whole bunch of rooms in this hotel. Y'all can stay here. Because everybody in the civil rights movement wasn't goddamn Martin Luther King. Period. DD, I do. I remember you. DD. Superplex party every Thursday night, 9 p.m., buddy. Eastern Standard Time. The name. Jasmine Crockett. That's the awesome representative I've been thinking of. The civil rights movement wasn't a bunch of leaders leading us nowhere. Everybody had to play a part. Everybody. You think the Montgomery bus boycott was just, oh, we ain't gonna ride the bus no more, and people stopped going to work? No, they went to work. They found alternative ways to do it. The march on Selma, that was an organized march. And the reason they were marching to Selma was for voting rights. When the police showed up and cracked John Lewis upside his goddamn head, John Lewis wasn't just walking across the bridge because it was a Tuesday, you dumb sons of bitches. Streaming on the podcast because every time I look and see multiple people in one person, but I understand I got to give turns on the podcast. Hey, DD, it's cool. It's cool. Just get with the vibe of the show. You fine. Right now, y'all got people like Hassan Piker and Code Pink and Afeni. What Afeni? I guess her name is Afeni. These people don't have no place for you to go. They're trying to lead you to vote for Jill Stein's bitch ass. Jill Stein ain't a revolution. Jill Stein is not a goddamn revolution. Period, point blank, in the goddamn discussion. All Gen Xers have a thing in common. They never went outside their hometown city and never learned about you can be different and still be okay. I appreciate that, DD. I understand. Please understand. Please understand. The revolution is not going to be served by putting somebody like that Alexis Cicada, Jill Stein, in the White House. It's not. The revolution can start at your goddamn house. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? DD, believe me when I tell you, them goddamn releases is a piece of shit. We talked about that about 2 weeks ago. But you can start a revolution at your home. People like Hassan Piker do not have a place for you to go. They just want you mad at the system, but nothing else. Oh, my goodness. Jill Stein is an old white woman. No revolution can be led by any white presenting person, period. Thank you. Thank you, Magpie. Thank you. Thank you, Magpie. Thank you. You can get as mad as you want to about the establishment. None of us like it. Both parties don't give a shit about us. But the way to deal with that isn't by arguing on the outside of this bitch. It's about getting involved. I might be the only black social commentator that will say that. I know T. Nathan might say it, but he might not. Not gonna knock him. I know Taz might say it or not. I won't knock her either. You're going to see a lot of black content creators that will make a point about this subject. I'm just saying it from my point of view, how I feel about it. Okay? The most revolutionary thing you can do is vote. The most revolutionary thing you can do is vote. It is the most revolutionary thing you can do. It is you expressing your power using the ballot. Hold on. That's my daughter's fiance coming in, getting Integra Van Helsing, Lady Badana, or whatever. It's cat booty coffee. As long as it's cat booty coffee. Chad said, Jill Stein is Pennywise. Her cycle just seems to run concurrent with elections. God. Damn it, Shab. We have dynamic voices in black and brown and native communities. We have them. DD, we'll talk about that on Superplex Party on Thursday, okay? Thursday night. We have dynamic voices in all of these different communities. We have dynamic voices talking about this in white communities. We do. There are poor white people that are organizing and getting themselves ready to have candidates that will serve the people. You don't need a 9-hour goddamn stream for that shit. You don't. Hassan Piker sits on stream for 8-9 goddamn hours, arguing against the wind, mad about the wind. Bitch, don't be mad about it. How about instead of you rallying against the establishment, maybe make an establishment of your own, you goofy bastard? Try that. Try that part. Try that part. But no, you're being led by people that would have no place for you to go. They want you to prop up these once again white European descended goddamn candidates. They don't give a shit about black and brown and native communities. What the hell is wrong with you? How are you going to lead? How are you going to help us when you don't even live amongst us? How are you going to understand what it is that we desire if you're not even a part of these communities? Sure, you could talk to somebody like Amanda Seales, bitch, but Amanda Seales is not going to I got you, Didi. Amanda Seales ain't gonna know more than DJ does. Like that ass. Amanda Seales will talk a bunch of shit. If you talk to DJ or Nana, they will tell you what is needed in these black and brown and native communities. But we don't see these people. We don't. We don't see them. We see the same white goddamn faces. And what ends up happening over and over and goddamn over, they get into office and they do not serve all the goddamn people. They don't. They do not. They take things for granted. They take things for granted. I call her Poxitoni Jill. She only comes out for elections, sees her shadow, and is gone for another 4 years. Yeah, after she gets paid. After you got to make sure, Samantha, you got to make sure she get paid. Won't be here tomorrow because of some errands. Have a good day. Have a good Memorial Day, guys. Dragon, be safe out there, brother. We love you to death. And please, 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 when you go to your mom's grave, make sure you tell her that she raised one hell of a son. And you tell her that came from the OCB and all the coffee beans, please. By the way, I bragged about y'all. I want to go as easy for Halloween. My mom and dad are saying I can't because racist and now I'm white. I'm not trying to darken my skin. All I want to do is wear Eazy-E's clothes. That's all. Go ahead. DD, that's fine. Just don't put on no damn blackface. You put on a Jerry curl. I don't know why you would. I mean, just don't put on no blackface. You fine. Nobody cares. Like, you want to wet your hair down and look like Eazy-E? Go right ahead. Want to wear a Compton outfit? Go right ahead. Just don't blacken your face. You do not need black skin to be Eazy-E. I was in Munich. I went to the Munich Comic-Con. And mind you, Munich is in Germany. And there was a guy dressed up in the full Black Panther outfit. So I'm like, yo, man, that's a dope outfit. Take your mask off so I could, take a picture. And he kind of hesitated. I'm like, you okay? Then he took it off, and it was a white dude. He's like, this is okay? I'm like, it's okay, dog. You ain't not like your ass walking around with like 4 tons of bronzer, goddammit you. You're a Black Panther outfit. You ain't got bones in your nose and shit. You're fine. Just enjoy yourself. I took a picture. I still got the picture. But again, the people that want to start this revolution, the people that think they can take over the system, they don't have a plan. And when you don't have a plan, you vote for anybody that gives you populist talking points. Tom Steyer, a billionaire. Graham Plattner, a dude that had a Nazi symbol on his goddamn chest and had to be told it was a Nazi symbol, like he ain't a grown-ass man and can't look this shit up. And John goddamn Fetterman. I'm an every guy. I wear hoodies. Bitch, I don't give a damn about what you wear. Do you have any policies, huh? What are you going to do when you get there? What are you going to do when you get there? What exactly are you going to do when you get there? Stop thinking that the revolution can happen just by, oh, we just going to wish it. No. And I go back to the thing I was talking about originally. This is why I have a conspiracy theory about these goddamn quote-unquote assassination attempts. Donald Trump is trying to make himself a martyr so that people will remember him. Bitch, you're going to be remembered as the worst president in American history. You got that on lock, dog. You are a first ballot Hall of Famer. Speaking of which, Taz wanted me to lay out a time and a day for the Yankee Hall of Fame in June. So I'm thinking. Let's look at the calendar together, shall we? Let's look at the calendar. We're gonna figure this out right now, okay? All right. Let's see. We can do it starting June 1st, June 8th, June 15th, or June 22nd. I will get with the members of the guild. Y'all can figure out one, and we will make it a week-long event because we are coming upon our 2-year anniversary of both GCPR and the Sound of Coffee. July 1st. July 1st. And we going to celebrate. We going to celebrate good times. 2 years of this radio station. 2 years of this show. So I think if we did the Yankees the third week of June, it would get us all hyped and ready to go and do our 2-year anniversary. Shab, be safe out there, brother. Out. Everyone have a safe Memorial Day. Great spending time with y'all. Love y'all. Great news on the upcoming anniversary. Shab, the Sound of Coffee would not be where it is right now without you and people just like you. You are a coffee bean for real, bro. Please remember that. Please remember I love you, please. So I think we'll have the Yankee Hall of Fame starting on the 15th of June. I know Taz is somewhere listening to this taking notes because Taz listens and takes notes of everything. You know what I mean? I am passionate about these things. I am passionate about the state of this country, not just because I've got kids and grandkids and a wife. It's more than that. It's so much more than that. It is also the fact that even though I disagree with this country 99 out of 100% of the time, this is my home. No cash, no money swinging at Pearl Harbor needs to go into the Yankee Hall of Fame. Oh, I think Cash is going in. I think Cash is the first ballot. I think Cash is the first ballot. I don't know who's going to induct him, but I know for a goddamn fact, I think Cash is first ballot. Straight up, first ballot Hall of Fame, Yankee Hall of Fame. I am passionate about these things because I told y'all before. I told y'all last week. When I was a kid, my mom said, you can't save the world. And I always said, why? Why can I not save the world? Why not? What's stopping me from saving the world? Now, right now, I've got a radio station, 2 years running. When this radio station makes enough money, we might switch this shit over to a Tubi station. We might get a Roku channel to where y'all can watch The Sound of Coffee and all of the great shows that we have on GCPR. Our voice gets out a lot more, right? This is my way of changing the world. This is my way of fighting against a man that wants to be remembered in history as something other than the worst goddamn president we've ever had. This is my way of fighting against people like John Fetterman, who should not be in the office that he's in right now and is making life worth not just for Pennsylvanians, but for people all across the United States. This is my way of fighting against people like Hassan Piker who want you to have a revolution but don't know where the hell to take your ass. This is my way of fighting against the Code Pinks and the Jill Steins of the goddamn world. Am I always going to be perfect at it? No, I'm not. I don't expect anybody on this radio station to be perfect. I don't. I expect every one of them to tell the truth. That I expect. I expect them to tell the truth. Not to get caught up in bullshit. Not to believe in lies. None of that other shit. Not to tell people we got to revolt and revolution and not have any sort of a plan whatsoever goddamn ever. I hold myself to that standard. Yes, I'm profane. Yes, I'm loud. Yes, I'm annoying. But it is my way of trying to change the world. And we got an uphill battle, kids. We do. We have an uphill battle. Every day, it seems like something else makes us not want to look at our phone to look at the news. Every day, it's something. Every day, it is someone making your life harder. That's why I take this 2.5 hour show to try to give y'all some affirmation, some hope. But we all gonna need to fight, kids. Every one of us. And not just for ourselves. We're fighting for the future of all of this. The collectivism versus the rugged individualism. The whole versus the one. The we instead of me. I just don't like the fact that these people are playing in our goddamn face. I'm going to be dead ass honest with you. I don't like that shit. I cannot stand that. I cannot stand that they continue to play in our goddamn face. I hate that shit. And I don't hate it just for myself. I hate it for you. You deserve better. You deserve better. You deserve better than leadership that fails you. You deserve better than old, dried up, crypt keeper ass goddamn senators making laws that affect your life today. His ass ain't got to worry about it. His ass he got one foot in the grave and the other one on a banana peel covered in goddamn wet platinum lube. You know what I'm saying? These old senators and old Congress people that are dying in office, but before they go, they make laws that make your life worse. Yes. Why are there no Native and indigenous voices out here speaking on the problems within the Native and indigenous community and people listening to them? I realize there's multiple people on the YouTube chat, but one person in the Twitch chat, which is me. Do people on YouTube join more on YouTube? DD just depends on what they look at. I'm on Facebook, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Twitch, and I'm on my own Instagram channel. They have resources for our trans coffee beans who want to move from red states to blue states, but don't have the means to. Red states are dangerous for them, for us and them. It is true. It is true. But the fact that danger exists is what I am talking about. No American should feel like their government is going to kill them. DD, if somebody made an X gonna give it to you in the Twitter account for GCPR and we could go live over there, I'd go live over there. What am I gonna get? A bunch of people angry at me? I don't care. I don't give a shit. I'm prepared. I'm prepared. I don't give a damn. JLC's in the building. Good morning. Again, kids, this ain't about me. It's about we. No one gets through this life alone. No one. I was listening I was watching a bunch of boxing videos. And they talked about Jack Dempsey. And Jack Dempsey, he basically went from hobo to world champion, right? But they were talking about how he did it all on his own. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Dempsey had to fight other people to get the $2 or $2.50 or $5 that he needed to feed himself. Somebody had to cook the food that Dempsey was eating. The promoter had to pay him. Jack Dempsey is a lot of things. He's a great boxer, no doubt. World champion, no doubt at all. But he's not some rugged individual. The hell are you talking about? Our trans family is supposed to be safe in the United States. They're supposed to be. Our black women are supposed to be safe in this country. They're supposed to be. Black men are supposed to be safe in this country. They're supposed to be. Women, DD, you can speak on anything you want. You can speak on anything you want. Try to keep it in line with what we're talking about. Go right ahead. We are supposed to make these people feel seen. We're supposed to. Hard enough going outside while black. It's nice to have a sense of community where all feel welcome. And that's the thing, Samantha. That's my job. That the moment I stepped in front of this microphone and camera, I realized I had a responsibility. And it doesn't matter how big this show gets. If millions of people start listening, I still have a responsibility to those millions of people to build a community. It is what my mother and father raised me to do. It is me being their son. I want y'all to have all the hope in the world, but I also know to get it, we got to fight. Because the old guard is not letting go. And you got way too many court jesters out here wanting y'all ass to follow them on a path that's unlit, unpaved, it's dark, there's trees all over the goddamn place. They don't know where the hell they're going. It's the blind leading the blind. But if you have a plan, if you have an idea, if you have something to stand on, if you have ideas that will help all people, then do it. I brag that I created an entire political party. I did. I'm not gonna lie. I did. But even if I was to implement it, get a 501c3 and make the Raven Party a real political party, it wouldn't be about me. It would be about the collective. You can start a revolution in your house. You can get up one morning and say, you know what? Despite everything life might throw at me, despite everything that life might throw at me, I'm going to fight for my community. I don't care where it is. I don't care where it is. Poor white people suffer from poverty the same way poor black folks do. So if a poor white person said, today I'm going to fight for my community, they're fighting the same fight that the poor black person over here who's fighting for their community is also fighting for. Exactly. Thank you, Chris. Mom used to always tell me, there are no self-made people in this world. Somewhere along the way, someone did something for you. America never lost its sense of community. It never had it. It never had it. We have been taught to and conditioned to believe that, oh, you got to do it on your own. No, you don't. You don't do a goddamn thing in life on your own. Nobody does. The reason people cling on to that idea of whiteness is because they feel like it's worth something when it isn't. Whiteness brought you rugged individualism, an oxymoron if I ever heard it. You're an individual. How? Who feeds you? Who clothes you? Who makes the stuff that you eat? Who makes the stuff that you put on your back? And these new pseudo-intellectual social media revolutionaries don't know what the hell they're talking about. They don't. They have no idea what they are speaking on. They don't. They sit and they tell you over and over and over, oh, well, we've got to fight the system. The system's bad. No, the system is ours. Do you now see what I am trying to tell you? We put these people there. We did. We put those people in office. We put those people in office that are doing the things that are harming all of us. We did it. Everybody talks about how bad government it is, and government is ours. The government belongs to us. If your dog gets out of your yard and bites your neighbor, you can't say it's a collective, oh, well, you know, all dogs are bad. No, bitch, yours is bad. The government is hurting us because it is our government and we have never taken control of it. These assassination attempts on Donald Trump are bullshit. I don't believe none of them. Ever since I saw his ear miraculously grow back, I knew right then and there, this man is full of shit. He would do anything to make himself look like he is more important than he actually is. He's a tiny man with tiny hands, shitty diapers, a sleeping problem, and veins so thick you could use them to chop down trees. And the people around him and the people that we elect that are supposed to fight against them, they are too old and are too set in their individual ways to actually enact change that we need today. For shits and giggles, I use ChatGPT to update the Constitution for 2026. I was messing around. ChatGPT, hey, update the Constitution to reflect 2026. I did. And you mean to tell me nobody else can do that? You can't make a law off of that? You can't? They're telling you can't do these things because who's going to stop? It's always been this way, and it's our fault. It is, mine and yours. America has never had community in itself. It never has. We have never had collectivism in the right way. Genghis the grifter in chief. Genghis the grifter in chief is diabolical, goddammit. I use my voice and my platform to give you all a sense of community, something that has never been given to you truthfully. I don't do it for myself. I don't. I do it because this is something that America truly needs. Community. Look at all the coffee beans. Look at every coffee bean y'all interact with every single time the show is on. Look at where they're from. Look at the situations that they're in. They're white. They're black. They're native. They're Hispanic. They're trans and straight. They're women and men. Some come from small towns. Some come from big cities. Some are in the South. Some are out west. Some are in the North. This is a community, kids. This is a community. And when you leave here, I don't ask, but you make community on your own. Each of you can make a community just like this, with voices that have good ideas. You make enough communities, and they're all interconnected and everything else. Now you got a movement. Each one of these communities, they have some things that they want to see done. So each community gets together. Oh, this overlaps. We can do this as one. Oh, well, these two, they're in conflict, but let's work that out. Once you have that, exactly, some young, some seasoned. Once you start that movement, you then know that this is what we demand. These are the things that we demand. In fifth grade, a big black kid named Michael constantly did extreme things. Fought kids, harassed girls, and stripped the restroom. Instead of being expelled, the school just gave him a lunch cleanup and suspension. I believe they didn't expel him because he was a poor and black and they didn't want to look racist. If I did that, I would have faced much harsher consequences. It is frustrating when the system treats people differently based on race. DD, let me tell you a secret. Tell you a little secret. They didn't expel him because he was young and black. They didn't expel him because they didn't care. That's why they did it. They didn't care. The education system that you got in the 5th grade is the same education system that we have right now. It does not teach children. At least it doesn't teach them how to be regular, normal adults. It warehouses them for a while, and then it lets them out on the street with less education and less ways to deal with the world as it is right now. They didn't expel him. They did not expel him because he was black. They didn't expel him because they didn't care. They genuinely didn't. They looked at it as, well, he's a black kid. That's just how that's where his life is going to be. Let's keep warehousing him. Let's keep pushing him. Let's keep moving him where he is until we can kick him out. That's how it works. My opinion, 5th grade, they didn't want to look bad for expelling a poor black kid, but thank you for telling me your opinion on it. The thing about it is, DD, and it's what I'm talking about right now, we are not being served. As a woman who spent most of her adult life as an educator, I can tell you the education system is worse now. It is. Flat out. It is flat out worse. I learned more outside of school than I did in it. I told y'all I've always been a voracious reader. Always. I've always been a voracious reader. But I didn't discover Malcolm X until I was out of high school. I didn't understand the Black Panthers until I was out of high school. I didn't listen to people like Martin Luther King and Marcus Garvey and W.E.B. Du Bois and Booker T. Washington until I was out of high school. They didn't prepare me for the world. They just literally made sure that I was smart enough to be able to read, which I could. We are not being served, kids. None of us. Old or young, we are not being served the way we deserve to be served. You deserve a nation that looks after you, not looks for a way to steal from you, but a way to look after you. You deserve a nation and a government that maybe isn't the end all, the be all, the answer to everything, but maybe it's a bridge to a better understanding. You deserve a nation and a government that does not see money before they see people, because that's what we got right now. Money talks, bullshit runs the marathon. Your voice isn't being heard because you ain't got enough money. You're not in the rooms with these people that are making these high dollar decisions. Your elected leaders don't want to do town halls because of vitriol. Well, guess what? That vitriol is there's your report card. If you do some goofy shit in Congress and then you do a town hall and everybody at the town hall want to smack the shit out of you, congratulations, you know you are effing up. That's your report card. And you need more of it. Have you noticed John Fetterman has not done one town hall in Pennsylvania? They would run his bitch ass out of that goddamn town hall meeting so fast that your eyes would spin. But that is literally what America deserves. It deserves to hear the voices of the people that are affected by these things. Ask you something about Trump and Kamala Harris election. Go ahead, DD. You can ask anything you want. Thomas, while I was in college, I learned I could make more money being a grocery night stalker than a teacher, and I was shocked. We pay athletes millions of dollars. We pay coaches millions of goddamn dollars to coach football. But your state is running out of education money. Really? That's how we're gonna do it? That's what's keeping the whole block fed? No, it's not. It is not. When you spend more money on athletics than you do on education, do not be surprised when you're fifth in this and fourth in that and fifth in this and fourth in that. Don't be surprised. And when you have old people who do not have any skin in the game, they're done. They are as rich as they need to be. Their families are well off. They don't give a shit about yours. Because it's not just the 200,000. Mike Johnson had the nerve to say Congress people can't live off of $200,000 a year. Are you out of your goddamn mind? If I got elected and they gave me $200,000 a year, the bills I would be throwing out of there would break Congress. I'd have a bill going every single day. I'd be up all night. Hey, come here, aid, research this, that, and the third. We're going to make another bill. Boom. So during the election, I really wanted to win. All I just heard that Trump was bad. But then after the election, I realized I'm happy that Trump is in because I saw the good stuff about him he was trying to prevent. And I'm not sure what you guys' opinion on the stairs, no matter what your party is. Do you want your taxes to go to prisoners wanting to get trans surgeries, or do you want them to go to that? DD, none of that is true. No prisoner is getting taxpayer money to be trans in prison. That's a lie, sir. That's a lie, sir. That was given to you by a bunch of people. Yes, Trump made that up. Yes. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I'm not happy that Trump is in office because Trump shouldn't be there. Put it that way. Trump is a celebrity. Celebrities, I'm going to say this again, celebrities can't lead us nowhere. God damn it. A celebrity can't lead us nowhere. Witchy says, when one of my boys was in high school, a kid jumped on him, beat him up. When I went to the school, all I was told is we're just waiting for him to get old enough to go to jail. He's 17 and still a freshman. The education system in America is not helping anyone. Our media organizations are not helping anyone. And I'm going to tell you right now, Fox is the initial cancer. I said what I said. People live on 12 hours who work their whole life. Exactly, Hendrick. Morning, Hendrick. And thank you for that. You have people that have busted their ass for their entire life. And they are treated like we're just warehousing you until you die. But $200,000 for Congress people isn't enough. For $200,000, I swear to you, I would be the busiest goddamn congressperson you ever seen in your life. So as a young teenager, I'm just misunderstood. No, DD, you're misled. You're misled. If you hang around this show long enough, you hang around here long enough, you're going to hear a lot of truth. It's going to challenge everything that you have ever been taught, DD. Please understand that. That is my job. That is my responsibility as a person with a show. It is my job to give you truth. Are you going to like it? Probably not. Is it going to make you mad? Yeah, it is. But again, that's my responsibility. I want a country that best reflects the values that I have always had and the values that I have learned on my journey through life. I want the dignity of work to be met with the dignity of not being able to work. I do. You going to take my taxes and hand me a paltry $12,000 a year because I'm disabled? Do you expect me to live off of it? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not mad with anything. I'm friends with many Democrats. I don't care about politics. DD, around here we do. Around here we do. So like I said, I'm here to challenge what you have been taught and what you have heard. That is my responsibility. And I get it. You're a teenager. You're a teenager. Allow me to help you navigate the world. I'm not mad at you. I'm not at all. I welcome you. You came in with good intentions. You never came in disrespectfully. As long as you're respectful, so am I. But that is my job. It is my job to challenge everything you've ever been taught and have you rethink it. Because the one thing in the world, the one thing American people need to do more is think. Think about your poverty. Now imagine it with somebody else that doesn't look like you, doesn't come from the place you come from. Think about all the lives that have been lost just for people to have the right to vote. Only president I ever heard about being considered for was Manning, but The DOD overturned that. Yep. They did. Chelsea Manning. We all of us have a responsibility. I don't believe any of these assassination attempts because, quite frankly, I don't believe Donald Trump's that goddamn important. I don't. He is inconsequential. His decisions are life-altering. But him, as a man, as a president, he ain't that goddamn consequential. He will go down as one of the worst, if not the worst president in American history. That is assured. All the bullshit he's done since he rolled his fat ass down that goddamn escalator, all of it has literally made him, according to presidential historians, all of them have listed him as the worst president in American history. And in 2028, the Democrats are going to roll out Gavin Newsom. We're all supposed to bow down to him. But Gavin Newsom platformed Steve Bannon, the architect of the shit that we're all going through right now. Independent because I like hearing from both parties. Cool. You don't platform Steve Bannon and then come and ask me for a vote. Bitch, if you don't get out of my goddamn face, I'll smack the shit out of you. 15, 11 minutes in the parking lot, Gavin. Hey, Gavin. 15, 11 minutes in the parking lot, homie. 15, 11. I need to holler at you. 15, 11 minutes in the parking lot. Jill Stein is going to pop back up. Why? Jill Stein does not have a good idea for shit. I'm telling y'all right now. I have better ideas for a political party that don't even exist now yet than Jill Stein does. If you listen to that bitch, you need your hearing checked. Period. Right. Oh, no, there's nothing wrong with it, DD. Nothing. So I will end this show this way. I don't believe Donald Trump. I don't believe any of these assassination attempts. I don't. Sorry. Call it conspiracy theory, call it whatever you want. My gut is telling me none of this shit is real. There's a bunch of goddamn people that are being paid to act like they're trying to take this bitch off the census so that he can look more powerful. He's not. Butler proved that to me. He's standing up with the goddamn fist. They don't even know whether or not there's another shooter or nothing like that. His stupid ass up there, and somehow his ear miraculously grew back. Bitch, if you don't go sit your ass down. Good morning, Cinnamon. I don't believe it. I don't. I don't believe in that White House Correspondents' Dinner shit. I don't. I don't believe in none of that. I never have and I never will. I believe John Fetterman is a horrible goddamn senator and his bitch ass needs to go. I know what the real John Fetterman is. It's the shit I talked about in the video yesterday. The shit he said about Alex Preddy. The shit he said about universal health care. The fact that he blew off the goddamn Epstein files and talked about it's a nothing burger. Bitch, get your big ass out of here. Get your long, for no reason whatsoever, big lurch ass the hell up out of here. You goddamn redwood tree with shoes on. I don't believe Hassan Piker has a plan. Therefore, I'm not listening to him. I don't believe Code Pink has a plan. These hoes is up here hanging out with Marjorie Taylor Greene. Bitch, go over there. Go over there. I will always constantly 100% listen to the voices of black women because I know they know they shit. I know that because I have seen it. Black women do not hitch their wagons to bad candidates. They don't because they understand any bill or law that candidate puts in place is going to hit them first and it's going to hit them the hardest, and they're not going to have a single person that's going to speak for them. So I know goddamn well they're not going to vote for shitty-ass goddamn candidates. And if they just so happen to find one that's trying to talk that talk, they going to grill the shit out of his ass like a barbecue pit. How does this man have triple the amount of attempts on him as Tupac, but not hearing anything about any of this aside from the day it happened? No updates or trials or sentencing. Nothing. Nothing. Not one goddamn thing. That's why I don't believe him. And most importantly, I believe in the power of community. I do. I don't call myself a safe space. I don't tell women, oh, I'm a safe space. No, I just do safe space shit. I do. That's all I do. I don't have to tell you. I just have to do it. Because words don't mean shit. Actions are the things that matter. I lead an organization. I lead I lead an organization and I'm a part of another organization that is all about collectivism and fighting for those who cannot fight for themselves, whether it's in Mississippi or Gaza. And have it going to still healing. How Trump has Merv, I've been asking that shit since it happened. What is my opinion on Charlie Kirk assassination? I don't believe he was assassinated. I believe he was shot. And I believe that the person that shot him was a fan of Nick Fuentes. I believe Nick Fuentes' follower popped Charlie Kirk. There. I have nothing for Charlie Kirk. I don't like the dude. He's a non-factor. The reason I'm so mad that people were chasing this bitch is because Charlie Kirk has less education than I do. I have a bachelor's degree. He dropped out of community college. He's not even worth it. If Charlie Kirk was alive today, he wouldn't even be worth me sitting on a stage with his bitch ass. For what? So he can tell me a bunch of shit he don't even believe? Dog, if you don't go sit your goofy big mouth ass, the big gum having ass down some goddamn where, Charlie Kirk is beneath me. Beneath me. But see, DD, here's the thing. Here's the thing about Charlie Kirk. The strum and drang I hear from people about Charlie Kirk bothers me because a Minnesota senator, her husband and their dog was gunned down, dead. And they ain't got half the strum and drang that Charlie Kirk gets. They didn't get no stadium memorial. They didn't get people coming out speaking, nothing. They died and then they were buried. Now, there's two kids that have no mother or father or a dog. I feel bad for his kids in as much as they will be raised without a father. That's it. That is it. That is a tough pill to swallow. You are looking at the product of a single mother. Was my father always in the picture? No. He walked out for the last time, did live in my house when I was 11 years old. By the time he came back when I was 15, I had no need for a dad. I had everything I needed to know about manhood. I was teaching my goddamn self. Again, it is the selective outrage that America has that keeps us always distracted from the goal. Charlie Kirk got shot. His two kids will be raised without a father. That part is disgusting. That part should not happen. But Charlie Kirk, the man, achieved nothing. He was given money by sugar daddies to say the same goofy ass shit you can hear at a Klan rally. I don't hate or dislike that man. I just ain't got nothing for him. I got nothing for him. If Charlie Kirk was alive today, I still wouldn't have nothing for him. All I got to do, when Charlie starts talking, I just wave my goddamn bachelor's degree in his face. Dog, you got one of these? Now I sound like Roman Reigns. Hold on, you got that? Point in my military career. I go, hey, did you even compete for either one of these? Military career and my goddamn bachelor's degree. Keep your eye on the ball, Didi. Keep your eye on the ball. These things are distractions. People die every day. Sorry. I know that sounds effed up. And yes, they leave wives and husbands and kids and grandkids and shit like that. I understand that. People die every day. They do. Especially in America. Especially in America. If anything, Charlie Kirk's whole assassination, as you called it, should be grounds to talk about gun violence in the United States. But we didn't. But we didn't. We didn't. You want to talk about it in that terms, we can talk about it. How is it that somebody was able to get a goddamn weapon to kill him in the first place? There you go. There you go. There's a conversation we can have, but no, we're not going to have it. We should, but we're not. We should, but we're not. And it all comes back to what I was talking about in the beginning. If America's going to change, in any way, shape, form, or fashion, if America's going to change, then we first have to stop this idea that none of us, that we have no power. Every person within the sound of my voice has power. More power than you will even realize. You have the ability to change the world. I literally told y'all this last week. My mother told me I could never change the world. And all I kept asking is, why not? My wife tells me all the time, Thomas, you can't change the world. And all I keep thinking over and over inside of my head and my heart is, why not? It's never been done before. It's never been done before. Why can I not change the world? Why can I not speak truth to power when it comes to our politicians? They're not gods, they're not demigods, they're not to be worshiped. These are employees. Treat them as such. Hey, bitch, you ain't doing a good job. You fired. Why do I have to have reverence for Donald Trump? I have never had reverence for anybody in the White House. The office itself, yes. The person in it, no. If I don't like them, I don't like them. I didn't like George W. But if George W. had showed up on my military base at the time I was in the military, I would have given him the respect due to the office of the President of the United States. I don't think a single celebrity should ever be elected to a elected office, and that includes Spencer Pratt's bitch ass in goddamn California, kicking his ass down in the Rolling 60 neighborhood. Spencer Pratt down there hugging Crips. He ain't got nothing good for y'all, dog. I should have booted his bitch ass out of there. I believe the greatest threat in the United States is white terrorism, white nationalist terrorism. I believe that. I believe that we need to do to the Ku Klux Klan and to these white supremacist organizations the same thing they did to the Black Panther Party. Eradicate them. Because they mean us no good in this country. And finally, and above everything else, I believe in the power of the people. You may think you have a small voice, but you don't. Your voice is mighty. What did Maximus say? What we do in life echoes in eternity. I can change the world. I can. I don't see a reason why I can't. I don't. No, it's not a bad thing, Magpie. Sick of people bringing up Charlie Kirk, but I'll say what I've been saying to them. Don't wield a blade you aren't willing to fall on. Went to a camp recently, a fun camp, a camp cookie. There was a question that was asking a famous person come to your campsite. What would you cook them? Who would it be? I'm not trying to have this question be political. It's just a fun question. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't. I believe in you. I believe in the collective you. I believe in it. The collective you. And if my words inspire somebody to do something, I don't need the credit. Do it. Please do it. Wolfie asked me the other day, should I start doing commentary on races and shit? I was like, yes, why not? He said, well, I was inspired by you. Okay. There's a lot of people on TikTok that will not say it out loud, or they will say it, some of them will, that I inspired them to start painting their fingernails. There's change in the world right there. Right there. I inspired a whole group of men to start painting their fingernails. Some of them were already doing it and just stopped. Some of them were afraid to do it. And some of them wanted to do it but didn't know how society was going to act. And here I come with my black fingernail. That's me changing the world, kids. I want my words to change your life, inspire you to do something so great that you didn't even think was possible. I want you to hold your elected officials to account, not to hire them and then just pretend like you don't know what the hell they're doing. Get in their ass, get in their face, make them do the job. And I love y'all for that. I absolutely 100% love y'all for that. So I'm going to go ahead and end this show, kids. What is it we say every day? And I'm going to end it quick because I got shit I got to go do. Got to take care of the wife and kids. What is it we say every day, kids? May your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. I thank every single one of you for joining me on this Memorial Day. I thank you all for being a part of the Coffee Bean community. If you want, go to the Sound of Coffee shop. The Sound of Coffee, all one word, shop.fourthwall.com. Please pick yourself up a original Coffee Bean t-shirt or an original Coffee Bean coffee mug. Let everybody know that you are a part of this fantastic community. Be kind, be positive, be authentic, be you. I love you all. Happy Memorial Day. Fill your cup. Ray J got beat up in a super hot fire over the weekend. Oh, Angry wants to talk about that on Superplex Party. Hey, healing to my brother Chris, healing to my brother Merv, and love to you all. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. My title and designation is the Brutalist, the leader of the Villains Guild, a proud member of the Outcast Nation. And ladies and gentlemen, this has been one hell of a show on The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Law Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. Be limitless. I love you. I am proud of you. Per aspera ad astra, through the hardships to the stars. I am here no matter what, when, or why. That is the inspirational word from Miss Star O'Gwen. You all got the loving word from Miss Lyles. I love you all. Be safe. And I am proud of you. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of everything that you can do. And do not take no for an answer. You can change the world. As always and forever, with love in my heart, I say this. With peace on my mind, I give this. Yeah, damn that man. Just a tad bit of hair grease. I will see you all tomorrow. Trifling Tuesday. We're going to talk about Ray J getting knocked out. That's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Ray J getting knocked out. I love you all. Be safe. Peace. Hey, I love you. Your ass better not forget it. See you in the morning.